What if someone followed you for over a decade? Not just on social media, not just around campus, but everywhere you went. What if they tracked your every move, knocked on your door at night, and even built a hidden underground bunker just for you? This isn't the plot of a horror movie. This is a real-life nightmare of Samantha Stites, a woman who spent 13 years being stalked before she was finally kidnapped and locked inside a soundproof underground cell. Her story is one of obsession, terror, survival, and a shocking failure the system meant to protect her. Tonight, we'll uncover every chilling detail. From the first moment she met her stalker, to the horrifying day he dragged her into the dark. It's 2011. Samantha Stites is a college freshman in Michigan as she's outgoing, bright, full of dreams. She joins a Christian student group on campus, a place she expects to find friends, community, maybe even a little guidance. And that's where she meets Christopher Thomas. At first, he's just another quiet guy in the background. Polite, reserved, the kind of person you might forget was even in the room. But beneath that calm surface, something is brewing. At first, Samantha doesn't notice, but Thomas notices her. He notices everything. The way she laughs, the places she sits, the people she talks to, and soon his quiet admiration turns into something else, something darker. It starts small, a few too many texts, showing up at places she didn't invite him to. At first, she brushes it off. Maybe he's just awkward. Maybe he doesn't understand boundaries. But then friends start to notice. They see him hovering at events, lingering outside her dorm, watching. Always watching. Samantha begins to feel it, that creeping unease, that sense that someone's eyes are always on you. What she doesn't know is that this is only the beginning. Over the next few years, Thomas's behavior grows bolder. He tracks her movements, appears at her workplace, even follows her family members. Samantha tries to set boundaries. She tells him to stop, but Thomas doesn't believe in no. In his mind, Samantha belongs to him. She goes to the police again and again, but her requests for protection orders are denied. Authorities don't see him as a serious threat. They tell her it's annoying, maybe even creepy, but not criminal. Meanwhile, Thomas is preparing, stockpiling supplies, gathering tools, building something in secret. For 13 years, Samantha lives like prey, and Thomas, he's just waiting for the right moment to strike. October 7th, 2022. It's late afternoon. The air is crisp. The leaves are turning. Samantha has no idea that today, her worst fear will come true. Christopher Thomas knows her routines, where she works, where she lives, when she'll be home. He's been planning this moment for years. That day, Thomas storms into her home. Before she can react, he forces her out at gunpoint. Imagine that terror. Realizing the man who shadowed your life for 13 years is now in your living room, holding your future in his hands. He ties her, blindfolds her, shoves her into his vehicle. Hours pass as he drives through Michigan backroads. Samantha has no idea where she's going, only that each turn is carrying her further from safety. Finally, the car stops. Thomas drags her into the woods, to something no one could have imagined. Buried beneath the earth, hidden away from the world, is a soundproof bunker. Inside, food, water, locks, chains, even a bed. This isn't spontaneous. This is years in the making. Every detail planned with chilling precision. For 14 hours, Samantha is trapped inside. No screams will escape the bunker walls, that no one knows where she is. To the outside world, she has simply vanished. But Samantha refuses to give up. She stays calm. She talks to Thomas. She appeals to whatever humanity he has left. Slowly, she chips away at his guard. And in a shocking twist, he lets her go. Against all odds, Samantha walks out of that bunker alive. Imagine the weight of sunlight hitting her face again, the cold Michigan air rushing over her skin. After nearly a full day of thinking she might never breathe free again, Samantha goes straight to the authorities. When police hear her story, the years of stalking, the bunker, the abduction, they act fast. Officers descend on the property. What they find inside chills them to the core. Shelves stacked with supplies, restraints, soundproofing. and underground design built for long-term captivity. This was a moment of madness. This was obsession, engineered into a prison. Christopher Thomas is arrested, charged with kidnapping, torture, and aggravated stalking in court. He pleads guilty. But for Samantha, the nightmare doesn't end with his arrest. She had been let down by a system that ignored her warnings for over a decade. Every denial of protection order, every brushed-off report, each one brought her closer to that bunker. Her case forces Michigan lawmakers to confront those failures. Protection order processes are formed, giving future victims stronger safeguards. Yet even with justice served, one haunting question lingers. How many more stalkers are out there, quietly preparing, waiting for the moment when obsession turns into abduction? Samantha survived. She outsmarted her captor, endured his prison, walked away alive. But her story is bigger than survival. It's a warning and a call to action. For 13 years, Christopher Thomas stalked her. She asked for help. The system didn't listen. When her story became public, people were shocked, not just by the bunker, but by how long she was forced to live in fear. Her case changed Michigan law, but reforms can't erase the scars. For Samantha, the nightmare ended after 14 hours in a bunker. For others, it may have only just begun. The question isn't whether there will be another case like hers. The question is, who will it be?